So was a separate organization form? Was it, is it still under Vornado? Or is there a separate entity that manages this project that is a nonprofit or a for-profit organization, or I don't know what kind of entity? Is it a different entity that you're leading that's called Art on the Mart?
Today, it's still in the original partnership form, governed by Vornado and the city of Chicago.
Okay.
However, we are considering, an evolution toward becoming a nonprofit foundation as Art on the Mart, but that's not been finalized. Something we're thinking about. The original agreement, though, does provide other sort of dimensions to the governance. So, for example, we have a curatorial advisory board that's required by this agreement, and that includes some key art experts from the local communities. So we have a couple of curators from the major art institutions. We have representatives from the Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events of the city, including the commissioner, Mark Kelly. We have the founder and president of Expo Chicago, which is the contemporary art fair that takes place annually on Navy Pier, and two very important artists. So it's representatives from the Mart as well. So we have a great mix of people that really shape and guide the curatorial vision of the platform. So that's been an important governance element, so that we stay true to the public art mission. Similarly, in a parallel way, we have another committee that's the Civic Advisory Committee, and that's also a requirement embedded in the mission in terms of governance. So the Civic Advisory Committee is composed of public safety officials. So, the police, the head of the district that the Mart resides in, the fire chief, the Coast Guard, because of course we're on the river and there's boat traffic that we have to think about. So water safety as well, and fleets and facilities management, which is a separate department in Chicago that supervises and manages the Riverwalk itself. As well as representatives from the Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events. So it's quite comprehensive. So we're not only looking at just producing great art and offering great programming, but making sure we do it in a safe way for drivers, for pedestrians. And of course, public safety takes on a new dimension in terms of the pandemic. And so we've worked very closely to comply with city guidelines along those lines. One other part of governance is that we also work closely with the alderman's office and with the mayor's office. So many city entities are involved, and it's very collaborative that way. Truly.